This is a summary of the 1.4 update for Genshin Impact that's coming out on March 17th. Without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing we're going to talk about is the trailer or a preview of the new character, 4-star character that's going to be added, Rosaria. She's a Cryosphere user, and she's going to come out on one of the banners in the 1.4 update. Speaking about banners, looks like there's 2 confirmed banners for 1.4. One of them being Venti, which we all expected, and the second one being Tartaglia, which is a strange choice. But those are the 2 5-stars that's going to be on the banners in 1.4. We don't know yet if there's going to be 3 banners in 1.4. So right now, it's just Venti and Tartaglia, and we know Rosaria is going to be on one of their banners. Aside from the character banner, there's also going to be a new weapon banner with a 5-star bow. It looks like this one's going to be for Venti and Tartaglia. They both use bows. In 1.4, the storyline is also getting an extension. Dainsleif is going to introduce us to a new enemy of the Abyss Order, and we will be able to fight him. The new enemy is of the Hydro element, and his fighting style suggests he might have an affection for child. The new story quest with Dainsleif also suggests finding some sort of treasure in Stormterror's lair. The main event of the update is the Windbloom Festival in Mondstadt, and it looks like you have to pick 1 out of 6 flowers to give to Barbados. Within this event is 3 minigames, the first of which is the balloon shooting game, where you shoot some balloons and avoid the others. You shoot the right balloons, you gain points. You shoot the wrong balloons, you lose points. And this is co-opable. The second minigame is a gliding challenge, where you fall from the sky and collect balloons in mid-air. And the more you collect, the more points you get, but you also have to avoid some. And when you touch the ground, the game ends. The third minigame, which I'm most confused about, is the rhythm game that they seem to have added, which is a mix between Osu and DDR. What has this game become? When the event is over, you will have earned 2 gadgets, one of which is a commemorative balloon that you can shoot even after the event ends, and the other is an instrument that you can play with your friends. I hope to see some music videos coming after this update. The next event in this update brings us even closer to Mario Party as we enter a domain. 3 randomly chosen mini games will be given to you, and you can do this in co-op. And after you complete the mini game, the more successful you are in the mini game, the more buffs you get for the final boss fight. And as time goes on during the event, more mini games will be released. What are we doing in this game? And these are the rewards for the Windbloom Festival. As always, you'll have a chance to get a crown, and you'll have a chance to get a 4-star weapon. This time it's a bow, and also 1000 Primo Gems. And in a surprise to everybody, MiHoYo has listened to their customers. They've added a dating simulator inside the game. Now, there's only 4 characters for now, but they will be adding more characters in the future. With just 2 story keys, you can enter in one of these dating quests where you have multiple options to choose from, and there are multiple endings. Now, if you missed an ending or you want to see another ending, that is possible. You can go through all the endings. And in fact, they encourage you to go through all the endings, since the more endings you get, the more rewards you get. And of course, after you complete the dating quest, you get a photo shoot with that character. This update also sees the release of a new pet, namely an Oceanid, which you can unlock by defeating and absorbing water creatures. Another event in this update is going to be similar to the Hypostasis event we had before. Instead, this time it's an Oceanid fight where you can actually attack the main body of the Oceanid. He also gains some new attacks and some new mechanics. You can attempt this in co-op or in single player. To collect the rewards though, you do have to use resin. However, with the new Oceanid pet, you can actually get 5 free collection of rewards. This next event seems to be the weakest event in the entire update. Basically, you activate a time trial and you can fight a bunch of monsters, and then if you defeat them all, you get rewards. Finally, it's the quality of life changes that everybody's been asking for. First, the condensed resin cap has been raised to 5 from 3. Why 5? I don't know. You can't even have that much resin anyways. Second, you will be able to choose whether you want to manually cook a dish that you already know how to cook, or you want to automatically cook it. This is useful because one of the achievements needs you to get a bunch of suspicious dishes. So if you missed that, now's your chance to get it. Also, cooking a dish will now remember the last user you used to cook the dish, so you don't have to select the cooker every time. The next change is that you can downgrade your world level. You can downgrade only one level, and every 24 hours you can change your world level once. That means if you downgrade it one time, you have to wait 24 hours before you can bring it up again. And if you bring it up again, you have to wait 24 hours before you can bring it down again. Finally, a new tab has been added in the profile page where you can show off your character name cards. So you can show off all the friendship 10s you've got. The final changes with the Spiral Abyss. Between 2 floors, you can now change your teams. And also now there's a retry button if you just hit escape. So you don't have to leave and join back in if you want to retry a certain chamber. Overall, the Windbloom Festival just looks like a copy of the Lantern Ride Festival, but this time in Mondstadt. So that's it for the summary of the 1.4 update. Again, it is coming out on March 17th. I can't wait for the update. Honestly, this update was more than I expected. I expected just another filler update, and it kind of in a way is, but there's a lot of content that I did not expect, including the tens of mini games that they're going to add into this game. I don't even know what to expect. What comes next? More mini games? Are they going to make this game into more games? What's going on? Is the main game a mini game now? Who knows? Anyways, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.